I had no intentions of doing this today. But it felt good, man. It felt good. And when the bar moves okay, you have to start wondering whether it's time for you to load a pretty heavy weight or maybe even a PR. I just wandered out today, started training and moving around, and the bar just felt freaking amazing. It felt freaking amazing. So I get to 180, the 180 flicks up, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm not even mentally ready to have another fight like last week. Last week came out of nowhere, and one of you guys said it, just like attempt a 220 in like a month's time. And I thought that's a great idea. I'll just keep pushing the low bar squats and whatever I'm doing for the deadlifts right now. And in a couple of weeks, whatever, maybe 3-4 weeks, I'll try it again. But the bar felt so good, dude. Like it just moved so nicely. It was just like so hard to ignore. I started getting kind of nervous at 180 when the first thought popped up into my mind whether I should try 220. And you know how it is, man. 200 was a big deal for me. My heart wanted to freaking jump out of my chest. I was so nervous. Some freaking 5 years ago, whenever the hell I did 200. I was so freaking nervous. And with 220, it's, 5 whole plates, and it's just a whole thing about it. And I started getting nervous. I hit 180, and then I started getting nervous. I started thinking about 220, and oh my God, I'm psyching myself out over here. And I thought, okay, just chill with it. Let me see how 200 moved. 200 moved kind of all right, but the thing feels really light on my back. It's not flying up or anything like that, but it feels like 180 usually feels for me. So now the 180 feeling that I've had for many, many years is now like 200. 200 is that new 180 feeling. 180 for one. It's kind of a joke amongst my friends, 180 for one today, Ivan, like is that what you're going to do? And so now it seems like that 180 has grown up into a 200 kilo squat. So 200 moved like that. And so then do I do 210 or do I just make the jump? Last week I made a jump from 200 to 217. And this week I was like, yeah, man, just another 2.5 kilos. Let's just do it. So I load up 200. And of course, I'm getting nervous. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. All that kind of stuff. You're just kind of wondering to yourself, what are you thinking about, man? Just freaking going there and fail. And that's usually the last thought that I have when I approach a PR. I just say to myself, going there and fail it. It's not a big deal, dude. It's not a competition, so no one cares. You're in a garage, no one's watching, no one's doing anything. And I walk out 220 for the first time, and it feels light on my back, and I go down in slow motion. When I go down in slow motion, I'm really nervous and I'm really cautious. But you can't lift super slow motion, right? And so I get to the bottom and I start pushing. I've got no bar speed at all. And I'm trying to grind this thing out. And the bar goes forward a little bit, tips me onto my tippy toes. The bar rolls onto my neck. And that's a really hard position to kind of, get out of. And so I gave up. But the overwhelming feeling was, man, I didn't feel this because it didn't feel good. I lost my balance. So here was the first attempt. Straight onto my neck, butt rises. And straight in my mind, I'm like, that I could actually do this. I just lost the freaking positioning. And that happens to me when I get scared of weights. Like I'm straight, I don't know why I go into my tippy toes straight away. A lot of people say it's the quads. Nah, it's not the quads a lot of the times. It could be the quads. Not for me. The second attempt, I decided to put the weight back up. And the second attempt, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to freaking put this in my back. I'm going to make sure this is in my back. And so the whole time I'm like, use your back. Don't quad this up. Don't quad it up. Use your back. And accelerate the bar down a little bit. Go a little bit quicker down. That's what I did here. So still kind of slow, but the bar didn't go too far forward. And the other thing about this is, you should never, not never, but like 2 attempts at a PR, like what are we doing here? I didn't even want to do the first bloody attempt, but the first attempt kind of pissed me off. I lost my balance and I really wanted the second attempt, which is not like me. I don't train like this where I'm banging my head against the wall for a PR. But it really made me feel like I didn't miss this because of lack of strength. I missed this because I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm trying to kind of like jump over this a little bit, or I'm not in it for the fight. The second time around, watching this video again, I've watched it 20 times already. It's still kind of slow on the way down. I don't know why I'm so freaking slow on the way down. Really slow on the way down, and then really slow on the way up because the bar's got no bloody speed. I've like plastered myself to the bottom position, the ATG position. I got to like work really, really hard. And so my back, I have belief in my back. And this is something that I really trust my back. But it's really hard to trust your back when the bloody bar rolls onto your damn neck. When the bar's on your neck, the lever for your back to work against is huge. And also, well, the neck is not supposed to be bloody supporting your damn bar. So you can do as many bloody neck extensions as you want. You can't have 220 on your bloody neck. And so it's really uncomfortable. It's really tough for the back to actually get out of that position. And so this time around, I was like really, really, pinching my upper back, really, making sure the bar doesn't roll forward with my hands, like pulling it down type thing. And I really made sure that bar didn't go anywhere, and it stayed on that, back rack position. And I just said, I'm going to freaking good morning this shit up. Kind of looks like a good morning. This is not kind of how I want to squat, but when you have a big discrepancy between your squat and your deadlift, this is kind of in the works. You can always good morning a PR. Usually, historically speaking for me, I would never attempt something this slow, but I have such belief in my back right now. I feel so strong in my back. And the key thing to all of this is my hips feel new. Absolutely perfect right now. And this is another big deal. Grinding weights for me in the past used to absolutely kill my right hip. It would be such sharp pain through the hip, I would be dying. And so, the thing's moving really slowly. And so I got to be in that pain for like 10 seconds, it seems, in that hip pain. I can't do that. So when you see me grinding weights like this, when you see me fighting, that's because I feel freaking amazing, feel mint. The hip pain is not there at all. And I attribute that to a lot of the adductor work, the abductor work, a lot of that good girl, bad girl machine that I bought. The white stand squats also have kind of reinforced my adductor, my groin, which I injured at the end of last year, and it put me out for a little while. So all of that rolled into one. I feel amazing. I feel strong. I feel confident to use my back. This squat 220 is a big, big mental thing for me. And part of the decision of me even trying the first attempt was simply, I need to say hi to this weight because I know it's going to be a mental barrier for me. 5 plates, it looks intimidating as hell. And so I just said, okay, let's just feel it. Even if I have to do a negative, just start playing around with 220. If I do like a proper attempt a month in advance, I'll still be nervous in a month's time. So let's just kind of work on the nerves, try and just feel it a little bit. Even if I have to walk it out and walk it back only, just say hi to it, feel it for the mental side. Ended up bloody almost squatting it the first time around. And then the way the first rep went motivated me to try the second time, and then it happened. And freaking happy. I'm happy about the PR, but most of all, I'm happy how I feel. And I feel healthy, I feel strong. And that is the most refreshing thing, that I can attack a slow squat PR with no pains at all. I feel stacked, I feel strong, I feel happy. Appreciate you guys like always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.